there will be spoilers or movie spoilers in this video, so I just want to get that out there now, even though this movie is 113 years old now. So, Scarface the video game, this is the PS2 version. I haven't played this before. I've watched the movie, or I've seen the movie millions of times. This is the end of the movie, guys. So again, get ready for spoilers. In the movie, Al Pacino, this dude here, dies. It's not the case with the game. The game starts from here, and this is stuff I've read earlier, but the game starts here, and then Al Pacino, this dude, Tony Montana is his character's name. He, goes on a revenge mission to try and take out all these dudes that have burst into your mansion and try to kill you. In the movie, though, at the end, in this scene here, basically, Al Pacino ends up dying. So that's interesting. But yeah, I haven't played this game before. It's also available on the Wii, on the Xbox. And like I said earlier, this is the PS2 version. We're emulating via PCSX2 and upscaling to 1080p. It looks beautiful. Oh, this feels great to play as well. Head dismember. Did you see that? So, it tells you the body parts that you're shooting at, basically. Left kidney. So, yeah, in regards to voice acting, this is Al Pacino's likeness, of course. Oh, come on. But he didn't lend his voice to the game for whatever reason. But this is interesting. He did handpick the voice actor himself to play him. And the little I've heard so far of Al Pacino's voice in this, or Tony Montana's voice, he sounds very similar to Al Pacino. But anyway, this is supposed to be a GTA-like, and it's supposed to be very good. The Wii version of this did arrive a bit later, the Wii port. And that had a mixed reception. Some people really enjoyed it, some people not so much. But what was interesting with the Wii version is it was uncut. It was more or less identical to this in regards to... I'm sucking at this. In regards to content and the gore, the blood, I'm sure there'll be sexual scenes, sexual content, you know, just the general adult stuff. Nintendo were fine with it. They let it fly, and nothing was cut, which isn't always the case with Nintendo games. I remember them removing the blood in one of the Mortal Kombats, which was interesting, but they left it for the Genesis version, didn't they? But anyway, let's try and get through this, because if I keep dying, it's going to be a little bit embarrassing, and we'll have no Scarface video, because this game, once you complete this intro, this tutorial, now I only know this because of screenshots that I've seen of this game, but it does open up, and it turns into like I say, a GTA-like. The gunplay is fantastic in this. Have I got unlimited ammo, though? It doesn't seem to be... balls. There doesn't seem to be ammunition. An ammunition counter. So there's no difficulty setting. It was just jump in and play, which is very GTA. I love that. I don't need to mess around with difficulties. Just give me a game and make it challenging but fair. There you go. They're the parameters. See all them drugs? They're those drugs, not them drugs. So all of this is spot on. This is how, like I say, the movie ends. Tony Montana's in his office here, his home office. He works from home. And yeah, he likes burying his face in said drugs. Drugs are bad. Disclaimer, drugs are bad, guys. Winners don't use them. Okay, remember that. Winners do not use drugs. Okay. I like this. Already I like this. I'm a sucker for a good third-person action adventure or third-person shooter when they're done well. On the older consoles, sometimes I find that I enjoyed the game back in the day when I owned the game, said game, on said console, whether it be PS1, PS2, N64, etc. But going back to them, they're a bit rough. It's not the case with this. Oh, Tony's now in a blind rage. Okay. Oh, so ammo's unlimited when you're in the blind rage. Perhaps. Not perhaps. Perhaps. Oh, look at this. The ammo is finite when you're not in the rage mode or whatever it was called. So yeah, if you haven't seen the movie, Tony Montana... Oh, it's been a long time since I've seen it. He's a drug dealer, basically, and he works for some pretty hardcore dudes who, in this, have basically sent... The hardcore gangster dudes, like, right at the top, have sent all their minions, these dudes, out to kill you. So I guess that's what the general objective is going to be with this video game, is to go out and find the bosses and or the cartel bosses and assassinate them. I don't know. Obviously, we're going to have lots of police after us and FBI and whatever. But yeah, it's a fantastic movie. It's referenced a lot to this day and in many other movies. It also influenced many, many other movies as well. Here we go, underground passage. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, I like this. Ah, the music is spot on as well. The music from the movies, or at least it's very similar. Was it late 70s, early 80s, Scarface? When it was filmed? I'm not entirely sure. It's extremely gratuitous movie. Or gratuitous violence. A lot of sex, a lot of drug use. So, bear that in mind if you do want to watch it. I'm sure you guys are fine with that. But make sure you got your permission from your parent or guardian before watching it. I'm in my 40s, but I still WhatsApp my mum just to check in with her first before I play these naughty games. I'm kidding. Of course I'm kidding. If I wasn't kidding, then, yeah. But this is cool. I will say, some of these GTA clones that they attempted back in the day were woeful, weren't they? The Sopranos game, it's far more linear than a GTA game, but they tried a similar style, I guess, with the third-person view and the third-person gunplay and the jumping into vehicles and stuff. I thought that game was awful. And there's been loads of other GTA clones, actually, which were just terrible on the old consoles. And you know what it's like when I'm making a video? My mind goes blank, and I just don't remember what the hell I was trying to think of. Let me know your favourite worst GTA clones back in the day, or GTA rip-offs, whatever you want to call them. There we go, get to my limo now. Oh, I didn't know it was my henchman. How am I supposed to know who's a henchman? Oh, that's how. There you go. They've got arrows above their heads. Could have told me that earlier. Right, these aren't my henchmen, are they? No. You have maximum balls. Right, blind rage. Here we go. It's first-person shooter time. I love how it does this. And when it does switch to first-person, it feels great to play. It still feels really good. This could work as a first-person shooter as well. This is so good. I will say, as well, Scarface PS2, it was always one of those games I'd always see loads of them on the rack in Game Station. We've got a store in the UK we did have, it's now defunct, called Game Station, where people could trade their games. Like GameStop, I should say, if you're in the US. And it was always loads of this for some reason on the shelf. And for whatever reason, I just always assumed that it'd be crap. And I'm really, like, annoyed with myself for not trying it back in the day and not picking it up. That's the beauty of this old school series, though, is getting to play all these old games and kind of just chilling and talking with you guys about them, because I know you always get in the comments and you tell me your experiences with these games, and that's the magic of this series. I love making these videos, I really do. Okay. Oh yeah, that is that is Tony's tiger. Tony the Tiger. He did own a tiger in the movie, I think, didn't he? But going back to making these videos, it's, like I say, it's loads of fun for me, because otherwise I've got no one really to share all these memories with. Apart from Matt. Big shout out to my brother Matt, because he's around my age, a couple of years younger than me. But apart from that, yeah, it's cool having all these people. Oh, and Dave. How can I forget you, Dave? But Dave joins me on the channel. That's why I wasn't thinking of Dave. Like, Dave and I have always talked about all these old games. So it's cool. Not care. It's cool sharing them, these memories, with a larger audience. And like I say, I feel like we're building a community now. Because I keep recognising many of your guys' names, even though YouTube changed the whatever it's called. So you've all got, like, all of us now have got these, like, long usernames, whereas before you could just have your display name, and now it's like trying to remember who is who. I struggle with that a little bit. Like, let me know if there is a way that I can toggle between username and display name. But anyway. Right. Oh, come on. Hey, I'm in Blind Rage. So you basically hold circle to do this. You can tap the circle button to taunt the enemies as well, which is hilarious. Here we go. Oh, it's the armed police. Where am I in this? I can't remember. Like, in what part of the world? Am I in Cuba? Havana?
Mr. Sosa.
Yes? Speak to me.
The job is done. Montana is gone. Everything is destroyed. Nothing left. The policia have taken over the mansion, but there's nothing left. Nothing for him to come back to. His empire is destroyed.
Oh, there we go. So, that phone call obviously was to a Mr. Sosa. So they all assume Tony's dead now, which obviously is the end of the movie. But I've escaped in the car. No one's seen him. And, yeah, be interested to see what happens from here.
Shit. Oh, shit, Manny, I need you. I need you, hermano. You ass.
I'm going to skip some of these cutscenes, guys, because I'm wary of music, licensed music and that kind of thing. Because there will be licensed music in this game, and I know that because I saw the track listing for it earlier.
Why didn't you fucking listen? Hey, Sosa! You thought you could take me? No! No, take Tony Montana down by me!
Yeah, he sounds very good, doesn't he? The voice actor. Sounds very, very similar to Al Pacino, but you can tell it's not him, or I can anyway.
Got rid of my baggage. Made me lean like before. Okay, what you gotta do to make it right?
It's such an iconic film, or rather Al Pacino is such an iconic figure in this movie.
Anybody who tried to work with him, fuck them all!
His head's gone. He's angry. There you go. So rival gangs have taken control of the empire that Tony built, basically. Little Havana, downtown, etc. So that suggests to me we are in Cuba. But I don't know. It might be in a fictional city here. I'm not sure. 3 months later, this music is a real song. I think it's Blondie. I'm not sure. I'm going to put some Cuban copyright-free music in the background for you guys, though, to get us into the spirit of Scarface. It's actually called... Where's the wiki? Where's the wiki? At Scarface, the world is yours. There you go. Look at this! Oh, there you go. It tells me there anyway. This looks beautiful. It's very Vice City. It's going to have that vibe, isn't it? With his Cuban shirt on, and yeah. It looks beautiful. Again, PCSX2. Oh, look at the music there. Look at the artists. Debbie Harry is Blondie, isn't she? And Jojo Morador, I can't say his name, but he does loads of music. Didn't he do the Flashdance soundtrack? Or am I thinking of someone else? But anyway, there you go. The taunt button by hitting the circle button.
Sheffield and Associates, how can I help you?
Yeah, I want to talk to George.
May I ask who's inquiring?
Why don't you tell him Tony Montana would like to have a word with him? Hello? You there?
Of course, Mr. Montana. Mr. Sheffield is interested to speak with you as well.
Okay. You wanna let me in, or is this how we're gonna do business now? Do the hole in the wall?
Mr. Sheffield is having a business lunch at the Babylon Club at the moment. I can tell him that you wish to speak with...
Right, let's just skip that. Right, the Babylon Club then, apparently, is the next location we have to visit. Let's save on the old PS2 memory card. It actually hasn't asked me to name my save. I'm happy. So many games. I'm always talking about this. There's so many games on PS1, PS2. Do you want to name your save? Frame rate is buttery smooth on this. I wonder if it is 60 frames per second, 60 hertz. Business. Find Sheffield at the Babylon Club. Alright. Yeah, well, I'm hovering over it. Oh, it's so fiddly. I've seen Babylon Club. Oh, I don't have to highlight it, do I? Oh, I'm such a noob. I've just got to drive there, I think, because X marks the spot. But yeah, that's fiddly, guys. Or I found it fiddly, but you know what I'm like. There we go. The noob does rear its head at times in me. And I said noob, not boob. Right, okay. There's your handbrake. I like the seats on this car. He's got porn star seats. Or pimp daddy seats. Oh, near miss. It's going to give you, or it's going to score you, isn't it? Like it would in like a Burnout game or something on how you drive. But the driving in this feels great as well. So I could see why this did get some good reviews. I will give you some review scores in a bit, guys. When we get another cutscene, I think. Because they do differ depending on the console you were playing on. Okay. Wow, I like this. This is so good. Who remembers as well, guys, there was supposed to be... Oh. Uh-oh, it's the police. I'm a hit and run suspect. Yeah, who remembers there was supposed to be an Xbox 360 version? I always remember seeing the preview for it, or a snippet of news about that in one of my official Xbox 360 magazines. Or official Xbox magazine, I think it was called. But I don't know if that ever happened. I don't think we got it on 360. It was cancelled. Look at this. That frame rate. So nice. So smooth. The Babylon. Right. Bit more my dodgy Cuban music for you guys. Because there is real music in the club here. And unfortunately, because of that, we won't be able to hear the dialogue of these dudes. Because I have to literally mute game audio just for a bit. But anyway, scores. PS2, 8.5 out of 10 at Game Informer. GameSpot did not like this game on any system. 6.4 out of 10. 6 out of 10 on PC as well they gave. 5.8 out of 10 on Wii. 6.6 out of 10 on the original Xbox. IGN gave this 8.7 out of 10 on PS2. An official US PlayStation magazine gave this a 3.5 out of 5. I had to squint my eyes at the iPad then to make that out. So it was really, yeah, people really enjoyed it on both PS2 and the Xbox, not so much on PC. We had lots of 7s out of 10. So the place to play this would have been here, PS2 or on original Xbox, which was more or less identical to this. So they are your reviews. Yeah, it was a well thought of game. Is it a GTA beta? No. People still preferred San Andreas and Vice City, even though this came out after. This was newer. This arrived, I'm trying to think, 2006-ish? San Andreas out there? I think San Andreas had just come out before this, I think. So that's brave to bring this out, really, when you've got the brilliant, like I say, GTA San Andreas already out there. But yeah, driving the car, I'm making it look difficult, but it's not at all. It's just like really straightforward. It's just very GTA. And if you, I assume if you toggle the radio on and off, you're going to have lots and lots of music to enjoy as well. But again, I can't risk it, guys, for copyright claims and that kind of thing. The channel's in good health, and obviously I want to keep it that way, so I can keep bringing you guys these amazing videos with my amazing commentary. Where have I gone? Where have I gone? I'm up on this building site. Look at this game. It looks so pretty. The sunset in there in the background. Wherever we are, Havana, I don't know. They've probably told us where we are, but I never pay attention to anything. I need to be going in that direction, really. Right, quick edit, guys, whilst I get out of here. I stole this, guys, by the way. I managed to get out of that place, that building site, that construction site. And it took me forever. It took me a good 10-20 minutes. Maybe more. And that's why, well, I'm glad that I did edit. Because, yeah, it was just me driving around aimlessly. So, yeah, you can steal anything you see. Look at that. Wow. Love this game. Okay, let's get over to this big, giant, red marker thing that you can see miles away. But I like that. I like that you know where you're going. In this country, you gotta make the money first. That's a quote for the ages there.
Felix, how you doing, man?
Oh, shit. It's fucking true.
Oh, word spreads fast.
Tony, Jesus, it's good to see you.
How's business, Felix? Just still working all the angles?
It's tough, Tony. I've been laying low, you know, since you left. Sosa's trying to run me out. He's putting the squeeze on all the small-time suppliers.
Surprise! All that gonna change.
The others are pissed. Nacho Contreras and the Diaz brothers.
Sosa's got it coming to him. But yeah, I'm going to skip these cutscenes, guys, because obviously you just want to see a bit of gameplay. You could do that. You can't.
Eat shit, cabron.
What I'm trying to do here is see if you can vault. You can't vault fences and stuff like you can in GTA. It's a bit annoying unless it's something I'm missing here. But I've tried all the buttons, even the shoulder buttons. But yeah, this is a good game. I like it. I mean, this will be the gameplay loop. Very GTA. Go to markers on the map. Complete missions. Cutscenes. An interesting revenge story arc here. Tony getting his empire back. That kind of thing. I like it. I like this game. I'm probably going to play a lot of this weekend. Cops will be looking for you. May confiscate your drugs and dirty cash. Okay.
Go ahead, call the cops. You're on my payroll anyway.
I love driving up the steps in these games. Don't ask me why. Just because I can. Oh. To fast talk a cop. Put your weapons away. Allow him to question you. That's cool. That's a cool gameplay mechanic. Oh, let's try it, actually. Does that work, though? Or how does it work? No, I don't want to enter his vehicle because he'll attack me. Fast talk a cop. hold the circle and release when the meter is full. Okay. Oh. Oh no!
Fucking cabron.
I am through asking nicely. Now get out of here.
Okay. That failed, but I like that. Oh, he's taking all my drugs. There you go. Yeah. That's cool. That's a cool gameplay mechanic. I like this game a lot, guys. I must have said I like this game about 400 times. Yeah, let me know your memories with Scarface. Let me know what platform you played it on. Also, guys, let me know anyone play the Wii version. I want to know how that played and how did it compare to this version. Look out for more content coming to the channel, and I'll speak to you all soon.